everybody, my name is Patricia and I am a laughter leader and also an EFT practitioner. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. I have been in the field of mental health for over 20 years, and along the way I have found some tips and tricks to help your body and your brain feel better. So I'm going to share some of these very simple tips and tricks that you can do anytime, absolutely free, and you can have confidence taking part in these because they are scientifically tested and proven methods to help your body feel better. So the first tip is breathing. Now, I don't need to tell you how to breathe. Everybody knows how to breathe. We breathe up to 20,000 times a day, which is incredible. And our primary muscle for doing this is the diaphragm. And the diaphragm sits just at the base of our rib cage. And the diaphragm works very hard to make sure that we get the lungs to fill up with air and then expel any carbon dioxide that we have. So what happens normally with the diaphragm is you can actually engage it to get fuller breaths. And sometimes when we breathe in and we're stressed or anxious, we might be taking very shallow breaths and we're not actually engaging the diaphragm. When we engage the diaphragm, which is sometimes done through nose breathing, so breathing in and inhaling through the nose, what we do is we actually help the diaphragm to contract. So when we breathe in, take a deep breath, our diaphragm contracts and lowers down into the body, into the pelvis, and it actually helps the lower part of the lungs to have more space to fill up with air. So when we take a deep breath through the nose and then exhale through the mouth, we're helping to engage the diaphragm to take deeper and fuller breaths. The reason why this is important and the reason why it helps to calm our body is because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. And the parasympathetic nervous system is the part of the nervous system responsible for rest and digest. This is a very, very amazing system which basically can switch off stress and can switch off the flight or fight mechanism that is in the brain. The brain has an old part in it called the amygdala, and the amygdala was the part of the brain responsible for actually helping our ancestors to escape from wild animals out there where they had shelters that were very exposed, and there were also nomadic people, so they moved around a lot. So what this fight or flight part of the brain does, the amygdala, it actually helps you to be alerted to danger. And it's a very, very important part of the brain, but sometimes it will alert us to danger, such as, for example, missing the train if you're running for a train or a bus, or sometimes maybe a deadline for work, or perhaps, some perceived danger out there that's actually not life or death, and it's not a threat to your actual life. So the problem with the amygdala is it can fire off this sort of warning signal. It's like a bell every time that it perceives that your body might be under threat. And so what happens eventually is that you get chronic stress because the bell keeps going off and it never ever allows the body to return to a state of rest and digest. And so what we can actually do to switch off this mechanism is to help to take fuller breaths, to help the parasympathetic nervous system to return to a state of rest and digest, and then that will take over the mechanism in the body instead of the fight or flight mechanism that's employed in the amygdala. The other really important thing about taking fuller breaths is it helps the lymphatic system to get rid of toxins in the cells, and this is a really good way to heal and repair cells. It also helps to minimize tension in the muscles because, as you know, when you're stressed you can be very tense, and especially around the shoulders and the neck area, it helps to minimize that tension. It also helps to lower blood pressure, and it also helps to lower heart rate, which is really important for the functioning and the normal working of the heart. Lastly, taking fuller breaths actually changes your state. So what normally happens once we've gone into a state of rest and digest is that we're much more calm, we're relaxed. And when we're calm and relaxed, we can actually focus better and our brain has higher clarity so that we can actually get things done in a normal fashion instead of a stressed fashion. So let's try this. Let's try a few deep breath exercises, and hopefully if you carry on doing these, you will help to be able to switch whenever you're stressed or anxious to a state of calm and relaxation. So the first thing I want to say is we're going to be breathing through the nose, and as we're breathing through the nose, we're going to have our mouth closed, and then we're going to be exhaling through the mouth. So when we take a breath, we normally, if you take your hands to your belly area, we'll breathe in and we'll feel our belly come out slightly, and that means that the diaphragm has contracted and it's actually going to allow more air into the base of the lungs. So we're going to breathe in through your nose with your mouth closed, and you'll feel your belly come out slightly, and then breathe out through your mouth. And when you breathe in and breathe out longer, it actually helps to relax you even more. So if you want to breathe out longer, you can always do this to make the breath last longer. But the main thing is not to force your breath, to be absolutely natural and to breathe as normally as you can. So we're going to try again, breathing in, deep breath in through the nose. And let go out of the mouth. And it's also important to note that if you can sit up, try and make sure you're not breathing in and bringing your shoulders up. Your shoulders should still be relaxed, and you should really be employing the diaphragm as the main area where there is movement. So let's try our first breath. This is called box breathing, and box breathing was often done by Navy personnel who would try and find a way to find clarity and focus, especially in highly stressful situations. So box breathing, as is suggested, is 4 breaths in, 4 breaths to hold, 4 counts to hold, 4 breaths out, and a little rest of 4. So 4 seconds breathing in, 4 seconds holding your breath, 4 seconds breathing out, and then a small pause of 4 seconds before we start the round again. So I'll do it with you, and then I'll count you so that you can keep count as well as you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. So this is all equal breaths. So we're going to breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest 4, 3, 2, 1. So breathing in through the nose, holding for 4, breathing out through the mouth, and then a small pause where you're doing nothing for 4. Let's try that one again. Breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. Hope you're all feeling okay. Breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that one more round. Breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everybody. So that was our first exercise, which is box breathing. Of course, you can rewind this video and do as many rounds as you feel are necessary. And hopefully you're feeling just a little bit better already. Our next breath is a breath that is used very much for relaxation, and this is a great breath to do just before bed, especially if you've had a very, very busy day and you've got a very cluttered mind and you just can't seem to switch off. So this breath can be done, of course, lying down or sitting up, whichever you prefer. This breath is called the 4-7-8 breath. And what we do, as I was saying before, is we exhale for longer, which means that we are accentuating the relaxation in the body. So we're going to breathe in for 4, we're going to hold for 7 this time, and we're going to exhale for 8. And this seems like a very long time to hold and exhale. And when you exhale, if you try and let the air out very slowly, maybe by pursing your lips, that might help a little bit. Or some people do different techniques. Okay, let's start. So, in a relaxed position, you could be lying down or sitting up. We're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Ready? Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, that's probably a very long exhale. And again, please don't force your body to do anything. If you exhale for 5, if you exhale for 6, it doesn't matter. This is all practice, and it's about breathing as naturally as is possible and not putting your body under any duress. This is meant to be relaxing. Ready? Let's breathe in again. Breathe, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everybody. Right, let's do another round. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you've managed, well done. That was called the 4-7-8 breath. So we did box breathing first, which was breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, rest for 4. And now we just done the 4-7-8 breathing, which was breathe in for 4, hold for 7, breathe out for 8, or whatever you can manage. Now we're going to do a breath that involves using the nostrils, and this is really good for mental clarity as well, and it's also really great for clearing blockages. This is used a lot in different disciplines of yoga, and it's a really good breath to also do in the morning if just to get started. But this can be done at any time of the day. You might find one part of your body, especially with your nostrils, one part is more blocked than the other. But just keep going, and I assure you, this actually helps to unblock your sinuses. So we're going to start first by holding our thumb on our right nostril and breathing in through our left. And when we breathe in through our left, we're going to maybe visually or in your mind count for about 4. And then you're going to take your little finger and put it on your left nostril and breathe out of your right nostril for again 4, 5 or longer. And please try and help this to be even better by closing your mouth. So I'm going to do it first, breathing in. So I'm holding down my right nostril, breathing through my left, breathing in. Now I'm going to hold down my left nostril and breathe out of my right with my mouth closed. This is when you find out that all of your nostrils are blocked. Now we're going to breathe in through our right. Hold it down and breathe out through our left. So I already can feel that my right side is a lot more blocked than my left, When I breathed in and out of my left, it was a lot better. So it's good to be aware of this, because when you do practice, you can change the way that you're breathing. Okay, so we'll start again and we'll do it continuously for a little while. So we're starting with the right nostril down, breathing in through the left. Ready? Hold down the left, breathe out through your right. Now breathe in through your right. Hold down the right, breathe out through your left. Breathe in through your left. Hold down the left, breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. Hold down the right, breathe out through your left. One more round, breathe in through your left. Hold down the left, breathe out through your right. I'm already finding that my right nostril is feeling slightly less blocked, but I know that there's definitely more blockage on my right nostril. You can carry on and do this for as long as you want, and that is around the way you feel satisfied. And again, don't force it. If this is your first time and things feel a bit unfamiliar, just practice and just feel that you are doing things naturally rather than forcing them. The main thing is to try and induce relaxation and lower stress, not to make you more stressed. Thank you so much for joining this video. I hope that you have found something useful in there. There are lots and lots of resources online where you can go and discover for yourself different breathing techniques that you can do to help relax your body. And of course, there's other breathing techniques that help you energize your body too. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.